So today we're going to, in particular, look at starting with why. I brought a couple of books for y'all to kind of visualize and see, because I would typically write this up on the board, but it'll help y'all to see it and kind of ask yourself if you've ever read these books or not. If you've been around for a little bit in sales, you've probably heard of either Simon Sinek or Start With Why. So just hold that up for a second, let everybody see it. Start With Why. If you haven't, this is a starting point that changed my career when I was actually running my business, and I'll tell you a little bit about that story. So Start With Why by Simon Sinek. And then we're going to do a little research, a little thought by someone named Susan Fowler. She's one of the leading researchers for Ken Blanchard's company, Blanchard Leadership. And it says why motivating people doesn't work and what does. And so it's the science behind leading and looking at what helps people really understand what are the psychological needs that go behind why we do what we do and the internal motivation. And then if you haven't seen this book, this is by Daniel Pink. It's called Drive. And basically he says the exact same thing, that there's something inside of all of us that keeps us moving forward. And this last book is by Roy Spence. He was actually at one of our conventions a couple of years ago, and he talked about this idea of it's not what you sell, it's what you stand for, and why every extraordinary business is driven by purpose. And so with that in mind, let's talk a little bit about today.